Hello, thanks for clicking on the AkronNewsNow.com movie review show. I'm Lindsay McCoy, your host, and joining me today is Scott Wynn. Scott, let's talk about the movies coming out this weekend. We're going to start with Toy Story 3. Can you believe it's been 15 years since they started making these films?
No, I really can't, but that has to be right. I mean, 15 years, it is 2010. Yeah, this Andy goes to college. Okay, and there's new toys that have been introduced here. We have Barbie and Ken are now part of the new Toy Story, which is going to add a new element of fun to it.
But that.
But the big story here is, I think you're getting Toy Story 3 because it's 3D. And the 3D, we've talked about it before, is absolutely amazing what they're doing in today's 3D. It's not your grandfather's 3D anymore. It's right there. You are involved in the movie, and I'm sure Pixar will do a nice job with it.
Do you think it's been too long since they've made the next installment? This is 3 so many years later. Why have they done it now?
Well, you know, it's very reminiscent of the Shrek series. The Toy Story series is so well written. It really carries over. Adults can enjoy it. Kids can enjoy it. They're going to introduce it to a new audience and also hopefully keep the old. So the years probably won't make any difference. Actually, it might even be a benefit in the long run.
So wait for DVD or go see it in theaters.
Well, if you want to see it in 3D, you got to go now. And I would say this is probably going to be a great 3D experience. So probably go to the theaters. Whole family can go.
I'm going to go just to see Ken. Such a hunk. All right, well, we'll move on now to Jonah Hex. I read a review in a magazine where Megan Fox, she's an actress in this film, wore a 18-inch width corset. I don't even know how she fit into that without breaking a rib. So first, what is the storyline of this movie? Okay,
it's Josh Brolin who plays this character named Jonah Hex. It's a Western, but it's kind of a supernatural Western. His family is killed by this, what the movie makers are calling a terrorist, okay? And he marks him for life by burning his face. And he goes, after this terrible, terrible incident at his house, he becomes blessed, almost supernatural, and he goes on a vendetta to clean up the West and to track down this so-called terrorist and make things right.
So what age group is this movie geared
toward?
Well,
this looks like this is going to be a true adult movie. Josh Brolin has made some good career choices the past couple of years. No Country for Old Men, which was out a few years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly not a movie for the family.
No.
Very adult. This will be much of the same. Very adult. They seem to be trying to put a little bit of humor into this, but I still recommend an adult audience on Jonah Hex.
And you think we should rent this movie or see it in theaters this
weekend?
Well,
you know, if you like Westerns, and they don't make many Westerns anymore, I'm always a Western fan. When they get around to making one, I always go to the theater. If not, DVD probably in 90 days.
All right, well, great. Thank you for joining us, Scott. And if you want to see or read or watch any more of Scott Wynn's movie reviews, you can log on to AkronNewsNow.com and click on the entertainment page. For AkronNewsNow.com, I'm Lindsay McCoy. Join us next week to see what movies are hitting theaters in the Akron area.